level of calmness, centeredness around you. There is a level of what I call as calm courage. There is curiosity. There is acceptance. There is connection. And I remember her asking me, Reg, I've learned marketing in such a way, and communication's got to be clear and precise, and you're teaching me all this stuff that is meant to be confusing and high chunk, but there was that acceptance in her too. Oh, of course you're six awakened. Tom, give me a break.
I don't know. I'm not like, I feel like I connect with her a lot, but I feel like, remember the comment I made yesterday? I was like, yeah, I think that some of these are who I think I am or who I was versus who I want to be. And I think I grew up with a 4 inside of the shell, or I was something else inside the shell of a 4. And yeah, I don't know, but some of the 6s here, I'm like, they're a little more 6 than I would consider myself.
Sure, but you can't just go by seeing it. 6 is an internal state.
Yeah.
Your expression is different. Like when you came to practitioner, your 6 was awakening right in front of my eyes. Make no mistake about that. Oh, it was always there. It was just finding a different avenue for expression. I saw it. You're not the same person. Absolutely not. Who remembers Tom from Prac? There is a level of calmness, centeredness around you. There is a level of what I call as calm courage. There is curiosity. There is acceptance. There is connection.
One thing that I appreciate that the biggest thing I took away from Prac was this, what I was looking for when I went there was there's always these things that I felt, and these things I kind of feel like I wing it, and I do pretty well winging it. And I wanted to know why, and so I can kind of make sense of it and be better. There's still things that I'm really bad at, and I've always been on the search for the, best version of myself. But what I found was this kind of like reconfirmation that gives me the most ability. Like when I tell somebody now, you can do it, like you have the power, I believe you, like there's this 100% sureness now, whereas before I just felt it. But that's what I left there with was I truly believe, and
I hear you. I saw you.
Like,
keep going, Tom. Sorry.
No, that's pretty much it. I feel like, like I don't know, like I'm right on the door of the secret, and I've been following the breadcrumbs there, and so many things. That's why I love that feeling of like the light bulb going off, like, that makes sense. I mean, just like anybody else here, but so it was pretty cool reading that paragraph, because I'm like, oh yeah, that does sound like me. That's kind of funny.
Yeah. Own all parts of you. That's all part of it. The other person who's not here, Emily Hamill, that was a very interesting, for those of you who remember her from practitioner. I mean, this was a person who's definitely in a 5 and able to apply 4. And her questions were very interesting to me. And I watched her almost like a flower open up kind of feeling I got, because there was this, I don't know if you'd agree with that, James, or not, or if you were seeing that or not, but there was just this 6 just landed in. It was that there was like a pivotal moment. And I remember her asking me, Reg, I've learned marketing in such a way, and communication's got to be clear and precise, and you're teaching me all this stuff that is meant to be confusing and high chunk, but there was that acceptance in her too, saying, okay, there can be another way here. In the workplace, she's got to apply that. And then when she did timeline, there was just this boom. Like, I don't know if you agree with that, James, or we certainly saw it, like visibly. She's able to retain her 4 and 5 and then tap into her 6 more and more, I think, is what I'd like to see for her, even including in creating results.